Yes, you can leverage trade in the United States, and unlike TikTok, you won't be needing a VPN. Hi, my name is Devin, and today we're going to be showing you how to leverage trade in the United States using an app called BTCC. All right, so the first thing that you're going to do is one, you're either going to go to BTCC.com, or two, you're going to download the app. There is an app available in the United States. Once here, you're going to create an account. Now, we already have an account, but you can just do one with Gmail and use my code in the referral link in order to get some free crypto. The code that they have given me is 2D006. And I'll put that in the description. So we're going to create our account. And once you have registered your account, it should look something like this. And we're going to go ahead and explore this a little bit. And we're going to do a leverage trade. Now you have different markets, which these are your spot markets, which means you're just buying the spot price or you're buying the actual asset. And then you have your futures market, which is how you're able to leverage trade in the United States without using a VPN. So whether you want to spot buy and sell or do leverage trading, the first thing that we're going to need to do is deposit some crypto. To do that, you're going to go up here. You're going to hit deposit, and you can do a peer-to-peer. You can do fiat, which is going to be a credit card or a debit card. But in this particular case, I already have crypto, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hit crypto deposit. We're going to do USDT, which is US dollar token. We're going to do it on the Solana blockchain. As you can see here, I'm going to copy this address and I'm going to go to my other wallet. All right, so I have some Solana on this wallet and we're going to swap it for some Tether. I'm going to just do half. We're going to hit swap. And just like that, we have $92. So I'm going to go ahead and hit send. I'm going to paste in the address. I'm going to do $50 just like I told them it would be. We're going to hit continue, send, and just like that, as you can see, I already had $10 because that's what you're going to get for signing up. But I have $60 in here. I sent in $50 and I have an additional $10. So there we go. So now that we have money, we can do some spot trades and I'll show you how to do that. And we're going to do some leverage trades as well. So let's say you just wanted to buy Bitcoin, you could do that. Or if you wanted to buy Solana, we'll just do a Bitcoin trade. In order to just buy Bitcoin on spot, you're going to go up here where it says spot trading. We're going to click on this. We're going to click Bitcoin. Now, what spot means is you're buying Bitcoin or whatever crypto asset that you're using at the spot price, meaning you're not using leverage. Let's say I do 5 or 10x leverage on a futures account. That would mean if I was trading with $100 on a trade on 10x leverage, that would give me $1,000 worth of buying power. Whereas spot, if I use $100 worth of buying power, I have $100 worth of buying power. This is less risky, but you have less upside potential and rewards. Right here where it says limit price, that means that you could put an order in and we could scroll this. All right, so it looks like when you deposit, it goes to your futures. We're going to go ahead and leave it there, but we are still going to show you how to spot buy and spot sell. Again, if you're buying at spot price, you're not using any leverage. In order to do this, you have what's called a limit order versus a market order. A market order means that you are going to buy at the current price, regardless of fluctuation. It's going to get it immediately. And a limit order, an order that you would place, meaning once these market stipulations are met, let's say I think that Bitcoin's going to $90,000, I could do a limit order at $90,000 and it would buy it once we got to this price. You could also do a market sell. I could sell immediately right now, and I could do a limit sell. Maybe I think that Bitcoin is going to $200,000. I could have a limit order where it automatically sells for me at this price. Now, let's talk about futures trading. There's a few different options that you can do. You have USDT, manual perpetual futures, and then you have the CoinM perpetual futures. There's also demo trading. So if you're brand new to trading and you want to get your feet wet in trading without actually risking real money, this is a good option for a brand new beginner to get what it feels like to actually trade, and perhaps even just work through the app, because every app is pretty much the same, but they're all a little bit different. Now, demo trading is great to learn how to functionally trade and maybe develop a strategy that you want to use. However, in my opinion, there is no substitute within the markets. The biggest variable is going to be your emotion and the human psychology of investing. And when you demo trade, in my opinion, you cannot simulate investing with real money. So this is a great place to start as a brand new person, but it's, in my opinion, it's only going to get you so far before you have to actually start trading with real money, because the biggest thing that you're going to need to develop is that emotional intelligence. And the best way you can do that is by journaling, sitting down, trading, having a plan, etc. All right, so we're going to do a Bitcoin trade on futures. All right, and you can see at the top, we are on live. If I wanted to do demo trading, like I mentioned before, we could switch it to demo, which is going to give you the real price. And this is like a practice mode. This is like a virtual mode where you could sort of hone in on your strategy, but you're not using real money. And then there is live trading, which that means that is real money. Okay, so we're going to do a live trade. We have $50 available, as you can see right here. You have open and you have close. Okay, you have open long and then you have open short. Okay, so if I open a long, there are two ways to make money when trading any asset, any perpetual future. You can buy low and sell high, and you could also sell high and then buy low. That would be what opening a short is. But essentially, to give you the brass tacks of this, what it means is if I open a long, I make money if the market goes up. If I open a short, I make money if the market goes down. That's what it means to sell high and buy low. Functionally, what you're doing is you are selling the shares and you're going to rebuy them later and profit the difference. So that's what it means to sell high and buy low. That's what shorting the market means. If you've ever seen the movie The Big Short, you profit when the market goes down. And longing the market means you're betting that it goes up in price. You buy low and you sell high. And a few other things to note. Right here you have market and then you have limit. And this is the same thing that we talked about in spot trading. Market means the action will automatically take place right now, regardless of market variables. Limit means that the order will take place at the set guidelines and parameters that you give it. So if I set a limit order of a long on Bitcoin at $90,000, that means it will go long. It will automatically put in a buy at $90,000. Up at the top, you have the leverage that you want to use. Now, with this particular app, for Bitcoin, you can go all the way up to 500x leverage. Now, in my opinion, this is extremely risky. In my opinion, I don't really go above 10x leverage for anything at all, but you can go up to 50 over 500x leverage. That is gambling, in my opinion, and it's not, there's no strategy to do that. However, that is available for you. In my opinion, the most that I'm comfortably willing to go is 10x leverage, and that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to confirm 10x leverage, and we're going to do a market order. Now, I've deposited USDT, and right now, what the asset that it has is in Bitcoin, and we can't do that unless I want to deposit Bitcoin. In order to fix this, we're just going to hit this little tab right here, and we're going to do it in USDT. Okay, so now we're going to open a 10x long, and we'll just slide this. Now it's saying that every trade has to at least be $1,000 worth of assets. So that would mean that I need to do at least a 20x because I've only deposited $50. Now, I don't normally do this, but for demonstration purposes, I don't think that this is the best account necessarily to trade from $10 to $1,000. You would probably want to at least start with $1,000, maybe $100. I'm starting with $50 and you're able to trade with $50. This little tab right here where I can scroll from left to right, this is my margin. And the margin is the percentage of my account. So we're going to put this trade at 20% of my margin, meaning I am risking 20% of my total account. Now, typically, you would like to keep this under 5%, but we're just showing demonstration purposes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click Open Long, add a market order, and you can see the best bid price is what it's going to give us. It's going to take the whole entire 50%, $50. So in my opinion, you are better served depositing $1,000. Me personally, I don't leverage trade over 10x, but for this video purposes, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do a 51x leverage, which is way more than what I normally do. And there we go. We are in this trade and we are down 9 cents already. Now, you can set a stop loss and a take profit. All right, so you could do your take profit at, if I want to say I'm risking, let's say $50, take profit, and then stop loss, we could do $20. And if you're already in a trade and you haven't done one like I have right here, I'm already in this trade and I haven't set a take profit or a stop loss, what we're going to do is we're going to trigger the take profit. We'll do 20%, and then we'll do stop loss we'll do it for 4%, and we're going to press confirm. That is 100%. Now we're already up actually $1 on this trade. So what we're going to do is we're going to close this order. So I've already profited. So what we're going to do is, if I want to close I could trade half of it, but what we're going to do is close the entire short. And that means I am exiting out of this trade and securing my profit. What I would do is just hit this close right here. We could do half, we could do 75%, but in this case, we're just going to do a market close and close this trade and secure a profit. And just like that, we secured a little bit. We secured a trade. We were in, we were out, and that was that. Now, this isn't how I trade. I don't trade minute by minute, but maybe you do. Now, the cool part about BTCC as well is it comes with basically the paid version of TradingView, and you can customize this. Like, you have your dot tool, which allows you to move. You have a trend line right here, which you could set up. You even have other, like you have a tab. You can make a ray. You can make a horizontal ray, which would be like, this is where I think that the support is, and we'll put that right here. There's all kinds of tools, and it does come with the paid version of TradingView with the account. There's also the Fibonacci tool, which is a good indicator in my opinion. There's all kinds of indicators. It shows you the measurements. So the fact that it comes with the paid version of TradingView, in my opinion, is pretty cool. You could also customize it. You could customize your charts. You could right click if you don't like these lines, which I personally don't. You could right click and you could go to the canvas, and we can make this black, and we can make this one black, and just like that, there's no more lines. And we could just make it a solid background. But the point is, you can customize it, figure out what tools work for you and where you find your edge in this game. The important thing is to be consistent, have a plan, and use the strategy. So in closing, I think that BTCC is a great app for beginners, medium, or advanced traders. Probably more medium, because you do need probably, I would say, $1,000, $100 to $1,000 would be a good starting amount in my opinion. The benefits are it's no KYC up to a certain point, and you don't need a VPN. There's only a couple of exchanges that are even like this, so there's a huge hole in the market as far as that goes. Some of the downsides are, in my opinion, there's no need to do 500x leverage. Some of you might think that that's a benefit. I don't. I think that that is risky, and you have to do, each trade has to be $1,000 position. So in order for me to do 10x where I'm comfortable, I would need to at least risk $100 at 10x, and that would put me in the $100 range. Shout out to BTCC for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can use the link in my description if you want to get some free crypto and use them. Peace.